Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Your Love Story for June 2021. And this is for you coming from Pisces. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers if you are into lotteries. And I'll show you as well how to reach that wonderful, powerful energy you have within you, your soul. More about this later. The first 15 days of June, where your love story is concerned, is going to be a problem. And I mean a big problem. The big problem can come with discussions that fall apart, where your new or ongoing romance is concerned. And if you find a new romance, be very careful. It comes loaded with complications. If you find that new romance in the first 15 days of June, don't hurry on to it. Take your time, do some research. And if you have an ongoing romance, it's going to turn into a very sour state of affairs. So it's all up to you not to be argumentative unnecessarily and try to take the soft approach as much as you want to whatever problems are erupting. So, new and ongoing romance problems in the first 15 days of June. And if you are married, it can be a bigger problem because long term planets are more in trouble than short term planets. And I put marriage in long term areas. So, long term areas are going to be cracking up, and you'll have differences of opinion which are going to lead to actions which are very impulsive, hasty, and impatient, either from you or either from your marriage partner. This can apply to romance areas as well. So, where your marriage is concerned, be careful that it can go down to a level where you are going to regret what you say and what you do. So, take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, a tolerance which is soft, and a body language which is soft. Your last 15 days of June, they improve by slightly areas, making you more flexible. So there are some planets here who make you more flexible. And so try to be flexible as much as you can. Be careful that your moodiness and your oversensitivity can also be a problem. So, in the areas of new and ongoing romance in the last 15 days of June, the trouble does not cease. It may be lessened by a bit, but it can still produce the very negative results, which you will regret very much later. A crack up, a breakup, differences of opinion where new and ongoing romance is concerned. And if you find a new romance in the last 15 days of June, don't grab it too quickly. Take your time. Nasty planets have sent you a person who may prove to be, in the end, having different outlooks from you. And if you are married in the last 15 days of June, be cautious. If you are married, tell yourself that this last 15 days of June will create plenty of stubbornness, perhaps from you, opposition, perhaps from you, and also a sense of domination, also perhaps from you. So don't try to show these areas. And the planets of tolerance are also very low. So it's your temperament that's going to cause many problems. And your decisions are not going to be steady. You'll be changing your mind a lot in the last 15 days. So, ongoing romance, new romance, and especially marriage areas. Long term planets are very active and they are negative planets. They force you to explode with a bad temper as well in the last 15 days of June. So you've got a troublesome first 15 days of June, which is horrific. And you can get things even into trouble in the last 15 days of June. So throughout the whole month of June, say less and do less. And tell yourself whatever you attempt to try and prove, make it in a very good, sensible, soft, and generous way. And that's your love story for June 2021. Now, regarding this 90-minute session, yes, I do want to help you know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. With all that information, I will help you. I'll help you to sort out your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, how to deal with them. And how about your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions? A lot of energy forms taught to you. and to teach you how to connect to your soul. That's the important area. You have a soul, I have a soul, everybody has a soul. How do we connect to that is what I will teach you. To let your third eye become more active and let your aura shine as well. And I will also show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. Well, one day when I have a chance to meet you, I look forward to doing a session with you. Remember, it costs you only USD $50 to know your next 9 years. Until we meet, thank you. Goodbye.